Hi, I'm Josh, one of the senior support engineers here at Papercut. Today I want to show you a feature of reporting that a lot of people don't realize exists, and it's called ad hoc reporting. It's an extremely helpful tool to use when you're trying to report on a specific piece of information, such as printing in a certain department or printing to a certain group of printers. Every report has the option to run an ad hoc report, but some reports do have more options than others. So let's go through a report and see what one of the options can look like. We're already logged into the admin console here, and I wanted to give you an example of how I can use the ad hoc option to run a report on something specific, removing the unnecessary data. In this example, I'm wanting to run a report to see how my printers are being used in the design and architecture building. To do this, I'd probably run the printer usage ratios report. To get to the ad hoc reports function, let's first click the reports button, then choose the printers tab. Once you're on this page, find the report you're after. In this example, I'm using printer usage ratios. Click the drop down and click ad hoc. I'm going to select PDF as my export type, but you can use any three export types in ad hoc reporting. Once I'm on this page, you'll see there are quite a lot of options to choose from in customizing your report. Almost all reports have the ability to edit the start and finish date of your report, which gives you a custom time frame for your reporting period. But I'm just going to leave this one as 1 month. We can see the other options here are things such as running a report for a specific server name or a specific printer name. The one I want to use is the printers option here. So what I'm going to do is use this drop down and click some printers, and I'm first going to type in architecture, and then I'm going to find my design printers as well. Clearing this search box here will show you that both architecture printers and the design printers are ticked. If I wanted, I could also choose a specific printer or device group if I was using that feature. If I wanted to, I could also run the report to narrow down whether or not people were charging a shared account or using their personal accounts. The show report parameters option here will mean that when I run the report, you'll be able to see what type of options you chose on this page at the top of your report. Let's click Run Report now to check the data. We can see now that I have a breakdown of my design and architecture buildings printing ratios for each printer. Obviously in this instance, I'd love to find out if I can move my Architecture Lab 1 printer closer to my Architecture Library 2 printer, so they're printing more equal amounts of pages. The ability to drill down in these reports like this is especially handy for getting information on certain areas of your business without having to see the rest of the data, which isn't really relevant for what I'm trying to look for. If I wanted to run this report every week after moving my Architecture Lab 1 near my Architecture Library 2 printer, I could probably schedule this report to run out weekly. Do keep in mind that scheduled reports do need an SMTP server set up, so if you haven't set this up, be sure to look up the article in the description below for some instructions. To do this, head to your Scheduled Reports option, which is to the right here. In the type, you'll need to drop that down to find Ratio Reports, and under here, the Printer Usage Ratios report will be here. Clicking this, you'll see the optional parameters here are the exact same options you get in the ad hoc drop-down option, with a few more options at the bottom that give you the ability to modify how often you want this report sent out. And that's all there is to it. As I said earlier in the video, do remember that each report does have different ad hoc options to choose from, so be sure to have a look around the reports to see what type of data you can sync yourself into. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at Papercut Support. Have a great day.